This week's episode is jam-packed. We're going to tour some distressed property in Atlanta. Also, we're going to deal with some of the crazy nonsense that happens in the real estate world. My name is Fernando, and I'm just documenting my way to selling 100 houses in 2024. Right now, we're on our way to see a distressed property that came up on the market. A big portion of my business is to work with investors, so I have to find distressed properties so they can go out, buy them, and basically fix them up and sell them later. Ooh. Okay. All right, so this is the perfect example of a property that can benefit from an investor that's going to do a fix and flip, because it hasn't been updated in a while. It has some good upgrades, but this house has a space. It's in a very good school district, so it has a good thing going for it, and it's in a beautiful, well-established neighborhood, Chimney Springs. So let's look at it. This is the kitchen. It's a very nice sized kitchen. Let's turn on the lights. It's actually a very nice sized kitchen. I don't know what they were thinking when they were, painting the cabinets this. If anything, this makes it look worse than what it probably was before. They were probably white cabinets. You have a new water heater, it looks like. So these houses in really good parts of town, in a very good school districts, that are just not updated at all. The majority of them have very good roofs, very good structurally. They have new water heaters, new HVACs. Plumbing is usually very well maintained, and electrical as well. So most investors or most people would just come in here and just replace the old stuff with the new stuff. But I would definitely get rid of this oven right here. This is just in a really, really weird spot. I would probably turn this into a pantry because you don't have really a pantry here. So I will take this off, make a pantry. I'll get a nice, what I would do here is I will get a nice 36-inch range, probably center it right here in between the fridge and this. Nice hood with an oven so you don't have to have that. You have your sink in the perfect spot because you have your window here, and then obviously your nice island with your dining area right there. So this is a perfect house for a fix and flip. The numbers just need to make sense. So now we are gonna be on this side of the house. There's a bedroom number one, and they're pretty good in size. You have your closet. You have your bathroom here. Nice size bathroom, definitely needs to get redone. Primary bedroom, pretty decent size actually. I really like this house. Once this house is renovated, this will be a nice house. This was a lot of money back in the day. This was luxury. You got your jet tub right here. Don't look at that. Shower, and then a decent sized closet. So this is not the biggest, but for the size of the house, it is pretty decent. Okay, so you have this little bonus room up here. This can be another bedroom, a play area, a home theater, a home office. You have your full bathroom, which is a benefit. Let's see what's in here. Probably just storage, probably the attic. Yep, this is definitely just the attic. This will be definitely a beautiful house. I wouldn't take out any walls or anything. I would just update everything, change the flooring, new paint, new moldings, possibly new windows. Obviously redo all the bathrooms. Changing the landscape, fixing all the rotted wood on the outside. So I would say in all, if you're very smart with your budget and your contractors, you can probably do this rehab for like $80,000. Now we have to check and make sure that the numbers add up. So if the numbers make sense, if there's enough money in here to be made on this property, I'll definitely send this property over to an investor, see if they want to go ahead and put an offer on it. So far, it's looking so good. It does not feel expensive, and it's in a very nice neighborhood.
It is what it is. If he's not willing to change it, we're 57.
Just got off the phone with the buyer's agent. So the appraisal came in $13,000 under what we negotiated, so what we accepted on the offer. That is the exact reason why I wanted to meet him. And as you guys know, last week, he didn't show up at the time that he said he was going to show up. But anyways, now we have to deal with this. We have to fix it.
I've learned that on On days that he's been having some stressful moments, I just keep my distance because it is the best thing for both of us. And those days do come on weekly basis or sometimes daily.
We gotta stay positive. Things will work out in the end. We'll make it happen. I don't get this. This is so dumb. This is so dumb. Okay, let's just split it. I'll talk to my people about splitting it. I'm almost confident we can make that
You want me
happen.
to just write it up that way and send it over?
If you can, I am almost 100% sure. So, long story short, if they accept, my client's gonna make an additional $3,500. You know, I'm still fighting for them to see if we can just work out a deal where we kind of meet in the middle. And I think it's fair. It's fair for everybody. So I'll give you guys an update soon. So my client's offer just got accepted. So a few weeks ago, my buyer put an offer on this house and they had multiple offers. We actually ended up not getting the bid. So another buyer came in higher than us, and at that point, it just didn't make any financial sense for my client. And out of nowhere, about a week and a half later, the property came back on the market. It was about 9 p.m. So immediately I started messaging the listing agent and asking questions like, hey, what happened? Why did the other person terminate? My buyer is still very interested. So we started negotiating the deal that night. Finally, she deserves this house. This is amazing news. Just got the email. I'm getting ready to call her now. So let's go. Guess what?
What?
We're under contract. So after a very long day, we were able to get our client's offer accepted. Now, since we're behind this week, we got to get 2 more families into a home this week. Good morning. We are on our way to Grayson, Georgia, which is a city right outside of like Lawrenceville. It's a very great part of town in Gwinnett County. We're gonna look at some new construction for a client. This new construction community is called Greystone Village by Century Communities. They have 5 to 4 bedroom floor plans ready to move in within the next 90 days. Right now they're offering an incentive with about $16,000 to use on the purchase of the property. My clients loved another house in the neighborhood and we are officially under contract. They're gonna go ahead and purchase a brand new house. I'm in downtown Atlanta right now. I just got done showing some property in South Atlanta, and as of right now we have 2 under contract this week, so we are just a few hours away from being under contract on the 3rd house this week. We got a verbal already from the seller saying that he will sign the offer later today, so we're literally waiting on that. It is extremely cold right now, but I'm thankful we are on pace to help 100 families this year. And I'm so glad we were able to figure out the situation with the whole appraisal situation. So we were able to get all parties to agree, and now we're closing. My seller is actually gonna make an additional $3,500, and we're still selling the property over the asking price. Thank you for sticking around. Such a nice, beautiful day out here. But yeah, this is episode 3. We'll see you guys next week.
So I'm very excited that next week I am going to Guatemala City.
So my wife leaves next week for a trip.
I'm worried about he not waking up early in the morning to drop me off at school because I'm in charge of him in the mornings.
I'm kind of scared. I don't know if we'll be fed right.
It is going to complicate a lot of things for me because I'm going to be here with the kids by myself.